Hello, beautiful Pisces. I'm Luchan Devi with Power Life Hypnosis, and this is your mid-November 2018 love and romance reading. As always, I would like to say thank you so much to all of those who thumbs up and like my readings. Thank you to all of those who comment and share. And thank you to all of my old subscribers, as well as all of my new subscribers. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so at my website, POWERLIFEHYPNOSIS.com. You can also book a private reading with me now directly through the description box below. If you would like to know about your future long-term romantic partner, when you'll meet your partner, where you meet your partner, how you meet your partner, what your partner will look like, how to recognize your partner, and more, as well as a full reading as to how to align yourself with your partner in your ideal relationship, you can book a future partner reading with me now through the description box below, or you can book a future partner reading with me again at my website, PowerLifeHypnosis.com. If you have an iPhone or an iPad, you can contact me at any time through the free Instant Go app. The link for that is instantgo.com/PowerLifeHypnosis. This is a general reading, Pisces, so the messages may or may not resonate. If the messages do not resonate, you can check your moon and rising sign videos, as those messages may. Or you can check your sun, moon, and rising sign videos to get a more complete picture of your love and romantic relationships at the ending portion of November. You can also cross-watch the reading for your romantic interests, as well as that reading may hold additional messages. So, Pisces, let's go ahead and get started on our reading here. I have here our theme of what we may be experiencing, 2 predictions, our fortune in love and romance, and then we're going to get into our guidance so we can discuss how to bring about the best outcome here. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so regarding our theme here, I do have the card of soulmate. Yes, this is a soulmate. So it looks like, Pisces, whoever we are dealing with at this time is, of course, a soulmate. That being said, we do have many soulmates, not just one. And soulmates, they come in and out of our lives, many of them. Some can stay, but others may be transient. Because the point of soulmates is to teach us some kind of lesson, help us learn, help us grow, help us evolve in some way, bring something to light, move us forward on our life's journey, on our path, illuminate things that may have been a part of our shadow. So soulmates are always very important, even if the relationship is one that is positive or one that is negative, one that is harmful. Soulmates are always very important. So we do have this soulmate here. And we also have here the card of forgiving and learning. So it could be that the purpose of this soulmate was to help us forgive and learn. Maybe not, because this is a general reading. However, we do have this forgiving and learning card as the theme here. So again, we're dealing with the soulmate, and then this forgiving and learning card reads, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And again, that is a big factor about soulmate relationships. They can help illuminate things from the past that may be keeping us from having the highest love possible. So we could just be forgiving and learning through this soulmate, or forgiving and learning this particular soulmate, or forgiving and learning perhaps our early caregivers in some way. But there is an element here of forgiving and learning, and again, releasing and healing the past, so that we're able to have our hearts open to give and receive the most love possible and the highest love possible. So Pisces, let's go ahead and get into our predictions here. The first prediction I have is me. I have here the Child card, the Gentleman, the Tower. The Child, the Gentleman, and the Tower. So what could this signify here? First, I see here that we do have 2 spades. We have a heart and 2 spades. So this is a positive spread. So that is something good. So this gentleman can be ourselves or our partners. Ourselves or our partners here. And it looks like some of us may be perhaps taking baby steps to put boundaries in this relationship with this gentleman, or if we are this gentleman. There may be some kind of new beginning, again, fresh start here. And this can even deal with making this situation with this gentleman here more steady. Or we could be doing something new that is going to bring in some kind of advantage for us. We may be raising our standards in some way. That's another meaning under this card. So we can be taking baby steps to raise our standards. Taking baby steps to create boundaries, or a fresh start here to create boundaries with this person. There can be something made official, perhaps, that is new, because this is also a card of making things official here. This is also a card of elevating a situation. So elevating it to something more positive, or elevating it or giving it power in some way. So there can be some new element, some fresh start, or taking baby steps to do so. We may also, this is a card of isolation. So perhaps we are beginning to isolate ourselves from a particular person even. So that's going to resonate with us all in different ways, because this is a general reading. However, those would be likely what this combination of cards will be speaking of. Now, let's go into our second prediction. Pleasant letter. Sad news. Prison. So it's interesting how we had both of these cards come up in the same position. They both came up at the end here. So with this pleasant letter, sad news, prison combination here. Well, one, we do have some kind of communication. This could be written communication, so it could be by text message, by email, social media, some kind of app. This could be written communication, but not for all of us. For some of us, it can be over the phone or in person. But there is some type of communication that we will be either sending or receiving, that may bring some sad news, that may bring some bad news here. So even though, yes, we have the pleasant letter, this card kind of cancels out that pleasantry meaning, and this gives it a more challenging connotation. So we do have this coming up. We do have this coming up, some kind of challenging news being sent or received about perhaps this isolation, or perhaps about these boundaries. Setting boundaries with this person, or the other person wants to set boundaries with us in some way. So again, this could also be elevating something, an advantage. We're gaining an advantage through this letter, through this news, or the other person could be. But if this is an advantage, I feel as though this would be more so on our behalf rather than the other individual. But again, we do have this going on. So that is what I have here for our second prediction. Let's go ahead and get into our fortune, shall we? Pisces. We have some good news here. One, we have the key. And this reads, locked doors can now be open. So The key to me also represents having the key out of any challenges, the key out of any problems, again, challenges. We have the solution. This can be a solution-oriented symbol here, the key. The key out of any problems. The key to our success. A positive outcome. So, where there was a blockage, or again, a locked door, that blockage can be removed at this time. That locked door can be opened at this time. And we have the world. So during the ending portion of November, we have the world in the palm of our hands. We have all the possibilities, all the luck in the world. So that is very, very positive as well. So again, even though we do have this sad news here, you know, it doesn't look like it's going to be anything dramatic. It can just be something that is a small challenge, you know, just some bad news, some news that we don't want to see for the other person. But overall, again, it looks like this is a very positive spread here. So with this world card, Pisces, be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. So again, doors will now be opened. Opportunities will now be available. New possibilities are available. So it's like we're using this key to open up the new possibilities in all areas of life. Again, we have the world in the palm of our hands. We have opportunities. We are unlocking those opportunities at this time. So that is very positive. So of course, this could be speaking of being open to possibilities in love and romance. However, this can also go deeper than that, because again, we are also forgiving and learning. We're also forgiving and learning. So because we're forgiving and learning, we're able to move forward in a more enlightened way. This card to me also speaks of illumination, something being illuminated, something being revealed. So there can be things revealed, such as parts of our shadow side. Shadow aspects of our personalities could even be revealed. And as we forgive and as we learn and as we move forward from those, we are able to open ourselves up to new possibilities, because we are releasing that which no longer serves us, or that which may be holding us back or holding us down. So let's go ahead and go into our guidance here. Okay. So first off, we have number 52, and this is the card of mending. Mending. We also have number 30 in the reverse, right? Yes, 30. And this is the card of TikTok. 16. All that glitters. So with this number 52 card, mending, it could be useful for us to again go within, perhaps identify or do some self-reflection to identify, identify our connection with this person, to again facilitate that forgiving and learning. And this is also a card of forgiveness. So this could be speaking of forgiving a particular person. And forgiveness isn't necessarily for the other person. We don't even have to let them know that we are forgiving them, because forgiveness is really for us. Forgiveness is for us, because as we forgive, we release, we move forward from thoughts, anger, resentments that do not serve us. And forgiving and releasing resentments and those types of energies, those negative energies, are very essential, because when we do not forgive, when we hold on to resentments, when we hold on to negative energy regarding anything, but in this case, we're talking about people from the past, those energies, if they are not released through forgiveness, end up parking themselves somewhere in our physical bodies. That negative energy parks itself in our physical bodies. And what happens is it manifests later in life. And that energy that's stuck it again manifests later in life as things such as cancer, things such as physical illnesses when we do not forgive. So also it can create challenges because when we do not forgive and we hold on to those resentments, again, we move forward in our new relationships, and those issues, those problems end up affecting our new relationships because we never let them go. And that can create things such as fear-based thoughts. Fear-based thoughts that can, again, jeopardize our ability to have the highest and the best, most fulfilling energy in our relationships. So again, it's time for us to forgive. It's time for us rather to let go. It's time for us to learn from this experience with this soulmate, as that's what soulmates come into our lives for. It's time for us to learn from the past, understand that if we've had the same types of relationships over and over again, we are the common thread amongst these relationships. So what is it that we are doing that is creating this thread? What is it that is causing these soulmates to come into our lives to teach us? And the soulmates are going to keep coming into our lives to teach us this lesson until we learn it. So what is the lesson that we need to learn so we can release and heal from the past in order to experience more love moving forward? Number 30, TikTok in the reverse. So this speaks of moving forward, Pisces. It may be useful to understand that we have plenty of time. We have plenty of time to love. We have plenty of time for our relationships. This is a card of divine timing. So our ideal relationships, they come in the right time. We cannot speed up the process. And every time we forgive and we learn from a soulmate relationship, we also move closer and closer to that ideal relationship. So again, divine timing is at work here. We have plenty of time to love. We have plenty of time for happiness. Everything happens in divine timing, so we can let go of any fear. For example, if we see people around us, friends, family, who are in the type of relationship that we want, or we see these things around us and we are afraid that we are not going to get that in time, that is a fear-based thought, which is untrue. So again, our ideal relationship, our ideal circumstances, they come at the best time for us. And also, it is very essential for us to, again, release any anger, release anything from the past, because if we continue to hold on to negativity, or if we do not move forward, I'll say, if we do not progress, if we do not move forward, if we do not learn from the past, if we do not forgive, and all those types of energies, we're going to end up, again, being attracted to and attracting soulmates who are going to meet us where we are. So if we have not forgiven, if we have not moved forward, and we are attracting low level or low vibrational soulmates because we're holding on to resentments, we're going to keep experiencing and encountering these types of issues. So again, let's release, let's forgive, let's let go of the past. Understand that divine timing is at work here. So we also have this all that glitters card. And this is speaking of, again, going within. In this case, however, I do have to say sometimes this is my narcissism card. However, in this case, I'm picking up more of the energy of going within to understand the constituents here of this relationship. What made it as it is, this soulmate relationship. So this will be saying, again, what is it that put me in this situation? Let me go underneath what is on the surface. Let me do some self-reflection. And let me understand what is underneath that is causing me to repeat these patterns, or what is underneath that is causing me to attract these soulmates that create challenges, or what is underneath. And this can also be speaking of looking at the other individual and understanding what is underneath them as well, because really we are all doing the best that we can given the tools that we have. If we had better tools, then we would choose better options, choose better actions, have better thoughts if we had better tools. So in some way that allows us to forgive, as a lot of time You know, what's the saying? They know not what they do. That's what it is. They know not what they do. They're only human after all. I actually, funny enough, in my dream last night, I was singing that song, I'm Only Human. And I was thinking, okay, that's going to come out in some way today. And I believe it was for your reading. So that song, how's it go? It's like, I'm only human after all. I'm just a man. I do what I can. Don't put the blame on me. So, and I'm only human. I made mistakes. Again, I'm just a man. I do what I can. Don't put the blame on me. So, oh, and I'm getting chills too. So yes, that was for you guys. Yes, they're on my arm. So we may be embracing this truth, embracing forgiveness, moving forward, releasing the past, embracing the future. So that is very wonderful, embracing all these wonderful possibilities in all areas of our lives that happen after we forgive, we learn, and we release and heal the past. And that is so, so important, because really, because of the law of attraction, because of those universal laws, laws of karma, law of attraction, law of divine timing, but all those universal laws, if we continue to hold on to challenges, if we continue to hold on to negative thoughts, we're only going to get more of that. And we're only going to attract people into our lives that are going to reflect that back to us. So let's choose different thoughts. Let's decide to look at things in a new way, in a new, very positive, very optimistic way, so we can experience more love in our present moments. So again, it could be useful for us to go within and understand what's beneath the surface in ourselves causing this issue. Also, perhaps why we choose individuals, if this resonates with you, why we choose individuals who look bright and shiny on the outside but are not that on the inside. What is causing that? Again, looking at the inside of other people, not what's on the surface, not the glitz and glam, not what they're trying to show us, but who they really are underneath. And that will help us, again, release and heal the past, release and heal these relationships, release and heal any resentments or negativity, so we can move forward in the best way. And that can also unlock these locked doors as we do that, right? The key to our solution, the key to our happiness. So, beautiful Pisces, let's go ahead and go into our postcard from Spirit, and this will wrap up our reading. Dearest, dearest Pisces, we here on the other side have one important thing to declare. Love. Love is the answer to almost everything. We don't necessarily mean romantic or erotic love, although they are wonderful. Something above and beyond that. Also here with this mending card, it may be best to think, what would love do? What would love do in this situation? If we were of the highest loving vibration, what will love do? One, we would love ourselves, put love into ourselves first, and again, forgive others. Okay. Everything alive in the world was first created by love. Spirit sends love to animate life and birth it into existence. Love without conditions. And it is based in reverence and a fierce and joyful respect for life. I'm sorry, let me say that again. Love is without conditions. So, love is without conditions. And it is based in reverence and a fierce and joyful respect for life. Love thrives when you focus on it. And we want you to turn away from anything that causes it to wane. That's exactly what we were talking about. So, turn away from anything that causes love to wane. Love is when you no longer see yourself as other, separate from, better or less than, etc. When you act as love, you give permission to see the world and to thrive and grow as it will. Pisces, can you let go of what is not love? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Can you let go of what is not love and ask, what would love do? That's a very strong message there. Wow. I did not even see that. That is really amazing. Okay. Wow. I love those synchronicities. Wow. Okay. What would love do, Pisces? What would love do? Very strong message. Love is waiting for you always and forever. We just adore you over here. So Pisces, that is a reading that I have for you for the ending portion of November. Go ahead and thumbs up and like this reading if the messages resonate. Comment, share, and please subscribe if you have not done so already so we can look back into this situation for the December readings. If you would like to book a reading with me, you can go ahead and do so now in the description box below. You can also book a reading with me again at my website, POWERLIFEHYPNOSIS.com. You can contact me on Instago at any time as well. So Pisces, I'm wishing you the best of luck in this situation, of course. I'm sending you so much love and so much light. Alrighty, Pisces, I look forward to seeing you all here again soon. Mwah. Bye.